1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we did over 100,000. Actually, not over 100,000, over $400,000 with our Instagram marketing agency in the last month alone. And you know what the best part is? It was the month of my birthday. Happy birthday! In this video, we go over how much revenue we did in the last month of September, how we actually did it, what actually happened to make that particular revenue go off the roof like crazy, and how you can replicate it as well. And at the end of the video, we also have a little special surprise and giveaway for you. So don't plan on going anywhere, because this one is going to be a good one. What is up, guys? My name is Josue Pena with Online CEOs, helping you grow and monetize your brand, business, and influence with social media and marketing. And today, we're gonna cover a little special and different video. I've been wanting to do this kind of series and this kind of like format for a while. So today, we're gonna go over how much revenue we did in the last month of September, which right now has been the highest grossing month of all time for me and my business, and how we actually did it, what actually happened, and how you can replicate it as well. So right now, let's dive into my computer, and I'm gonna show you what actually happened, what days were the best days, what days we did $30,000, how we did that, how in the last few days of September we actually did over $71,000 and all that good stuff. So let's just jump into my computer straight away. All right, so right now, as you can see right here, we are in my back office. This is called Control. It allows me to input the data both from Stripe and PayPal. So these are both from Stripe and PayPal. This does not count for wire transfers. And as you can see right here, in the last month of September, from September 1st to September 30th, we did here in Stripe and PayPal $136,000. If I count also wire transfers, there were two $15,000 transfers, which puts us in a total of $160,000. And then there was one single sale that were multiple six figures, actually over $300,000. So that puts us at a total of over $460,000. So that's how we did over $400,000 in a single month, which is obviously crazy, right? But personally, I do not count the one single sale because that's kind of like unique, and that has been my single sale to date. So I don't really count that one. I just focus on the one that I actually collected that were different, like there were lower amounts, right? But still, it's a really, really good month. And as you can see, I'm just gonna show you. So this is like, you see this is not just fake, and this is not a screenshot that I faked. So as you can see right here, last week in October, we did $19,559 right here. This month has been a little slow. And then as you can see right here, last month there was $136,000. So far to the month is October 16th as we're filming this video. We've done $52,000 last month by the same date. So September 16th, we had done $78,000. And as you can see, the progression so far as the month goes, right? So things have scaled up very, very quickly. The reason why this month is a little lower, so people who are wondering, is that I have taken a step back in terms of getting new clients and things like that, because I want to produce more content for you guys. And I've been organizing a lot, creating systems and things like that for creating a video here for YouTube, creating content and all that good stuff, which is really where I want to be headed. And the bulk of this revenue that we produced has come from the agency model, which again is something that I do believe in a lot, that we talk a lot about here in the channel. And that I strongly suggest everybody here watching that if you're not producing six figures, multiple six figures a year, or even seven figures, like I am right now, it's like I strongly suggest that you focus on it, because it's so super simple to make it happen, right? So now let's just dive in and show you what actually happened in order to make, in this particular case, I'm going to show you $136,000, or actually $166,000, which again, two $15,000 transfers, wire transfers to my bank account. Which obviously Control Room or Get Control doesn't pull, but a total of $160,663.27 were made without counting the big one, right? And I'm gonna dive a little bit at the end of the video talking about the big one. But as you can see right here, on average, we do every single day an average of $1,000, $2,000 a day, pretty often. So like September 1st, then September 2nd, right here, as you can see. Then it died down a little bit, and then this one died down quite a bit on September 6th, but then September 7th, one really, really big day. And then that was the day that I closed several clients, which is why the huge spike, right? And then as you can see, the other days, they're all here. So $8,000 in that day. And then this one was very, very low. September 15, only 197. And then September 16, it started picking up. Then this one was very low as well. This one kind of low. This one came back again down. Then blah, blah. And then it came, this one was one of the only day, as you can see during the month, that we didn't do any revenue whatsoever, which is kind of rare, to be honest with you. And I'm not quite happy about it, too, like if I'm 100% transparent, right? But having said that, then at the end of the month, then things started picking up very, very quickly. And by the end of the month, we had done like about $71,000 or something like that, if I remember correctly. So let me just show you right here what happened between September 26th and October, and then the next week. I'm just gonna call it a week and a little bit more. So as you can see right here, $71,000, 994 between, like, in basically 1 week, in 7 days, right? So and again, I'm gonna dive and explain what happened in each one of these parts of the month, what happened, what went into it. So let's just start from the beginning. All right, let's just go from the beginning so I can just show you. So again, as I mentioned before, my main business model is an agency, an Instagram agency. I run Instagram marketing, so we run Instagram ads, growth, so we're very, very good at growth, and then also influencer marketing campaigns, right? So we close clients on retainers for anywhere starting point of $4,000, $5,000 a month, all the way to $50,000, $100,000, and as I mentioned, $300,000 in this case. So that's like our pricing varies depending on the client and what the client needs and their ad spend, etc. So that's basically what we do, right? So on September, that's when like every single month is clients, the payment of the clients come in and we just collect them, right? We use Stripe for this. Stripe allows us to recur the client every single month. And one tip for you guys that are watching that, want to build an agency and all that stuff, I suggest that you build a client every 4 weeks, right? The reason being is because in the client's mind, they're already like 4 weeks or a month for them is the same thing. But for you as an agency owner is extremely, is a huge difference, just like saying 4 weeks instead of 30 days. Because at the end of the year, you're gonna have a full month more of payments. Meaning that, let's say for example, 4 times 12 is 48, right? If my math is right, yeah, 48. And then 4 more weeks is 52. So it's 52 weeks in a year. That means that 4 more weeks is a full payment. In this case, it's a full $4,000 that I'm gonna get more than if I didn't, bill every 4 weeks. So I suggest, and this is a mistake I did at the beginning, and then I started building every 4 weeks, and then income started picking up very quickly. So I suggest that every single one of you guys, if you're, running a consulting agency or an agency like I am, or whatever it is that you're doing, bill every 4 weeks is a lot better for you. All right, so as you can see right here, that's what we did. And then on September 7th, what I do every now and then, let's say for example, if I want to make money today, there's a lot of leads that I have that I just need to follow up with and see where they are. And then just follow up with them to collect the payments, just close on the deal, things like that. So on September 7th, I follow up with several people came through, boom, done deal, and closed the deal. So that's kind of how it happened on September 7th. And then as you can see, the month went on normal. I wasn't really closing any deals. Like I said, I've been preparing for the relaunch of YouTube and all its things in order to the content part for a very long time, like for about 2-3 months now. So I wasn't focusing on closing any more deals because I already had broken the $1 million mark with the agency itself, which was the point I was trying to make, that you can build a 7-figure agency, not having super technical skills. I'm not a super technical guy, not having to worry about the deliverables because I already have built a team around it, and not having to be an expert in paid traffic either, because I never paid a single penny in ads to acquire a new client. All my stuff, all the clients that I brought in has been completely organic. And again, it's a combination of organic marketing, which we teach you in the channel. And if you have any questions, just drop a comment below. Organic marketing, and then also on top of that, the Instagram is very, very hot right now. So the combination of both allowed me to scale $1 million in just a single year, which is super crazy. And if you want me to talk about more in depth, a full video on how I did it, how I went, from like $10,000 a month to $100,000 a month in just 90 days, how I 10x a business in 90 days, just drop a comment below. Basically comment 10x, and we'll do that video if we get enough comments and people interested in that. So anyways, that's the reason why, for example, if for the rest of the month you see there's like no huge spikes. But then if you see, for example, by the end of the month, my birthday is September 27th, for those of you that do not know. And on September 25th, I was like, you know what? I just want to do a birthday sale. Like, let's just do a birthday sale and do a case study where let's see how much revenue we can pull in with organic marketing, 0 paid ads, and see how much we can pull in, right? And as you know, we have a course. It's literally probably like the best course on the market when it comes to Instagram, both on growth, monetization, and agency, because it teaches you all three. But what we did for the birthday was break it into pieces, because some people wanted only the growth, other people wanted the whole entire thing, right? So what we did was break it into pieces, and the growth module only is called Conquer the Gram. Then the monetization module is called Monetizing the Gram, and then there's the agency, right? IGboss is the entire package combined, and then Conquer the Gram, Monetizing the Gram, and the agency. All three mix are like fill in the bucket of IGboss, right? So what we did was just do a sale for Conquer the Gram, and that's how we advertised it. Now, as you can see right here, we opened the cart September 26th, and we did about $5,000, right? Which is good. Like I predicted, if we hit $20,000 in this whole campaign and promotion, that's gonna be awesome, right? I was like, if we do $20,000, that's gonna be super, super great, and I'm gonna be super happy. But we opened September 26th. We did 5,000, right? That's about 25% there, right? Which is good. And then I was thinking of closing the cart on Saturday. So that Saturday, that's the Thursday. I was thinking of closing the cart Saturday. So then September 27th, 7,800. And here's where I pivoted and saw that people were actually interested more in IGboss than Conquer the Gram. So for you that follow me on Instagram stories, you kind of remember that I did a whole promotion and a whole Instagram stories segment and pitches and closes and all these different things on Instagram stories themselves. So I definitely used a lot the Instagram stories on my own personal account, which has a small following. I didn't use any of my big pages, like the 1 million follower pages that I have. I didn't use any of them because I wanted to create a case study that was fair to you, that then you can go there and replicate it. And again, if you want me to talk about this case study specifically, what I did and all that stuff, just comment below and we'll do a video about that. And also there's an article, a blog post that I wrote, super detailed. The link is going to be in the description, where you can read it, especially like what I did, how I did it, etc. So I use Instagram stories, ManyChat, and a Facebook group. So our Facebook group. But mainly the sales came from Instagram stories, right? And what I did was on Instagram stories, I posted I made a poll, basically telling people, what would you like to get, IGboss or Conquer the Gram? For my surprise, people were actually more interested in IGboss, which is more expensive. It's $797 only, than Conquer the Gram, which was at the time $297, right? So people were actually interested in IGboss. I'm like, huh, interesting. So I started pushing IGboss even harder, which then in turn helped do these crazy results, right? So as you can see right here, then September 27th, 7,800. Then September 28th, 9,000. September 29th, which was the last day, we did over 4,500. And then September 30th, I think that was September 30th was Sunday, right? September 30th was like 6,000 something. And then what ended up happening is like a lot of people were like, there was a lot of tech issues because I'm using deadline funnels, which actually just closes the cart automatically for you, so I don't have to go there and manually do it. But deadline funnels was glitching, so some people were actually getting the thing and not like, it was just horrible. In terms of technical difficulties, my team was just like we were all losing our head because like this was super impromptu and not planned at all. Do not do that, by the way. Don't do the same mistake I did. But basically what ended up happening was that we were kind of forced to open the cart back again the next week. So as you can see right here, if I go, for example, from October 1st, from September, okay, let me see, from September 26th to Saturday 6th, as you can see right here, this is when we did a total of 71,944, right? So the first few days, this is a total in September of over $40,000, right? But then because we opened it again, then we did another extra 30,000 in these 3 days. And obviously in this also happened that people were seeing the content so much on Instagram stories and things like that, that people actually hit me up to become clients through the agency, not necessarily to buy the program or buy the course, which is great because the agency is just so higher ticket and I'm able to serve people at a much higher level, right? So that's what kind of happened for the month of September, which is what actually brought this number to $71,000. And as you can see again right here, this is how we did $136,000. And yeah, so that's basically what happened in the months of September and how we were able to pull in $136,000 from like a really small following in the month of September, the biggest month I have so far, plus the the big sale, the $300,000 sale that puts us over 400,000. Now, what happened with the big sale, because I mentioned I was going to talk about it, is that one in particular had been a lead that I had been working on since like several months ago. Now, one of the things that you watching right here probably make the mistake is that you think short term. Like you think at the sale, at the moment, right now, I need money right now, right now, right now. Now, if you shift your mindset and the way you act, what I did was think long term, right? So for example, what I would do is provide massive amounts of value for free, like I'm doing right here. I will do it on Facebook groups, like you would look at the Clickfunnels group, you say search my name, Josue, or Instagram or anything like that. You will see tons of like messages and people like I replied manually. You just provide massive amounts of value completely for free. Now, what ends up happening is you build rapport and people start knowing you, right? And you start networking, you start building circles that you were not before. So what ended up happening is like I became very good friends with like this person, and then I was working for free for 5-6 months since like February, like this year, February, March, right? I've been working for free. But then it came to the time, all right, let's actually make something happen. Let's make a big deal. And the reason why that deal happened is because I put in the work beforehand. You can't expect to build a big, sustainable, successful business overnight. It takes time. So start thinking long term. Like if you plant a mango tree, if you take a seed, a mango, and you plant it, you can't nobody in their right mind would say that the next day the mango will flourish and you'll have mangoes to eat. Like nobody would say that. But for some reason in business, like because social media is so instant, like we think that everything is overnight. No, it's not. So if you start thinking, hey, like let me plant the seed, let me nurture it, let me water it, let me make sure it has some sun, let me waste some time, let me take care of it before I start like trying to take fruits of it. And like as is building fruits, don't take the fruit so fast. Like let it mature, so the fruits in the mango is sweet, right? So same thing. I built a real relationship, a real friendship, something that I provided just massive amounts of value. And when it came to the time to the sale, it was so super simple. It was like frictionless and it just went right through, right? So start thinking like that. And again, this is how I've been able to just build like one of the biggest months ever. If you like this kind of video and you like, me showing kind of like the results that we did for September or like every single month of the revenue that we do, the previous ones and all that good stuff, just comment below. Let me know if you like this kind of video, and if you like this style, just hit that like button. It really helps, and it really tells me that you're kind of liking this style of just sitting down, talking to you, just chatting, and just showing you the real tangible results that you can get really quickly with an Instagram agency. And again, as you can see, I would say like 80% of the revenue, well actually more, because like if you count the $400,000 is actually more. But let's just say, for example, it was like $50,000, or well, let's just call it $60,000 from the course itself, and then $100,000 from the actual agency. So about $100,000 from the agency, $60,000 from the course. But as you can see, it was because of my birthday. So it was like, what is that? Over 60%. I don't know. I can't do math right now. The point is like the majority of the revenue came from the agency, which is why I encourage every single person to just go for the agency. And right now, for example, I don't have that many clients, which is the beauty, right? I only have like 20, 25 clients right now, which allows me, because I have a high ticket offer, like a high ticket service, allows me to go to $100,000 a month very quickly. I don't need that many clients. And the difference between agency model and like e-commerce is that to make like $1 million selling a fidget spinner or selling like glasses or something like that, where it's like cheaper, is you need a lot more clients. And yes, it's scalable, but me in particular, I prefer dealing with less clients, with more happier clients, with clients that I actually like working with and that don't like ask me for refunds every single day, and make a lot of money, which again is like 90% profit, right? So that's the reason why I believe the agency model is so powerful. And I strongly suggest every single one of you watching that if you don't have already like a successful business, if you're trying to like figure things out, if you you're confused, the agency model is for you. It's so simple to go from like 0 to 6 figures extremely quickly. I did it in like 2-3 months, and that was not knowing what I was doing. So this channel and all the resources that I have here for you are exactly to help you that. If I had what you guys have right now, I would have scaled a lot faster. So I went from like $10,000 a month. I scaled like from 0 to a 6-figure run rate in 2-3 months, and then from $10,000 a month, which is like 6 figures of run rate, $10,000 a month to $100,000 a month, which is a 7-figure run rate in 90 days. So 3 more months. So, and that was like not knowing what I was doing. And as you can see, the results are here. I just amazing in terms of like how my life has changed and a lot of good stuff. And obviously, because Instagram is so hot, just clients just like signed up super easy. Like you don't even have to pitch them that good. Like you can be a lousy salesman like I am, and you can just start closing clients. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you find it helpful, make sure you hit that like button. And for the giveaway in this video, we're gonna give away $100 to one lucky winner of you guys. And all you gotta do to enter is comment down below how to make $100,000 with Instagram. Again, how to make $100,000 with Instagram. All you gotta do is comment it in the comment section below, and we're gonna pick one lucky winner on my Instagram story. So all you gotta do, again, comment that, and we're gonna select one lucky winner from people here watching. So again, obviously you gotta be subscribed, like the video, and leave a meaningful comment down below as well. So anybody who leaves the most meaningful comments and comments how to make $100,000 on Instagram is gonna be entered in the giveaway, and you can win $100. And the reason why, you know, I do the $100 giveaway is to just give back to you guys, and for you guys to actually use that money and invest it in building your business, or in, like buying books, buying a course, or whatever it is. Just building yourself more up. It's not so that you can just go spend it at a bar. Okay, so that's kind of the reason. If you're gonna spend it like drinking, like I'm not gonna give it to you. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It has been awesome. Again, if you want to see more of these type of videos, make sure you comment down below and hit that like button. This has been Josue Pena with Online CEOs, helping you grow and monetize your brand, business, and influence with social media and marketing. Make sure you check out our other videos here in the playlist, and all the different resources that we have down below in the description, where we actually show you and teach you how to build a successful 6-figure a year or even 7-figure a year agency. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.